Today on Sailing Gargoyle Tips and Tricks, we're going to do a head-to-head comparison between our new heavy-duty Simple Systems outboard motor bracket and our old Edson bracket. Remember, please subscribe. We had a small crack in our bracket, and as you can now see, the Edson bracket has completely cracked through. Unfortunately, our new bracket is in Shelter Bay and is not here yet, so we're going to need another week before it gets here. So we're going to pull this off and we'll put the outboard on the dinghy and lock it up. You know, these brackets that claim to be rated for 15 horsepower 4 strokes, this bracket's got a couple of flaws in its design and definitely is not heavy enough to hold the newer outboards, so they need to revise those a bit or beef them up, in my opinion, because this one ain't gonna hold.
Our Edson is cracked all the way through here, and unfortunately
All the way across.
all the way through here, so it could not handle the weight of our outboard.
Our Edson replacement bracket that we've ordered from Simple Systems has arrived. So now we need to pick it up and swap out this broken one. Stay tuned. Aha!
There it is.
The new bracket. Yeah, that's substantially more heavy-duty-ish than our existing one. And the new bracket is pretty easy to put on, it looks like. And we have our parts, we have the spacers, if you will, that will go in and adjust down for our 1 inch rather than the 1 1/4 that these are made for. And we've got all the pieces we need here. So I need to get some tools out.
And they gave you a little bottle of Loctite, which is really cool.
They did, actually. That's probably the best add-on I think I've ever seen on any of these kind of parts, something to secure it. Okay, so we've got the old bracket. I'm actually going to leave the old bracket on, and I'm going to put the new bracket next to it here. I wanted to kind of show the difference in the design philosophy between the two, and I think when they're side by side, it'll be easy to see. So we're gonna put the spacers on. This is built for 1 1/4 inch and has spacers to fit a 1 inch.
Actually, it's just a piece of 1 inch hose.
Yeah, what an awesome idea.
Easy to do.
Yeah, very simple. This goes on this side. Get that even. This little booger on here, which I like. Take the Simple bracket, slide it over the top to hold those two little buggers together. With the help of my lovely camera assistant, we did the first one. Try to get this before the next wake comes by. So the 2 top screws are in.
And the back is now secure.
As you look at them, you can see that the new bracket we have here is substantially lower. So we don't have to bring it up so high, which then put the weight up high and then put a lot more pressure on it when it was on there. From the side, you can then see that the new bracket is a bit thicker as well. So definitely more heavy duty installation. A couple of things to call out that I've noticed different right away is, number one, I do like the cleat that we do get with the Edson bracket. So we have used that quite a bit to tie off the dinghy. Not a major issue. We do have cleats on the boat like that one. The other thing though that I think I like on the better bracket is that on here, this is only so wide, and with the new outboards, it needs to be a bit wider. So this gives us a bit wider base to attach the outboard to as well. On the downside, it doesn't have these edges to keep it from sliding off, so we'll have to make sure she's nice and tight when she's on. Got the old bracket off. Kind of interesting on the design side, you can see where the flaw is. Cracked right up through the screw holes. These screws so far outboard on the bracket, and the way this sits so far above the railing, then that pressure it puts on it and that angle is what split it through the screws. So if they'd have had maybe a little different design there, that wouldn't be such an issue for it, but is what it is.
Is it hotter here?
Oh man, that sun is cooking. We should have done this when it's not 900 degrees. We've had our Simple Systems Marine Better Bracket on gargoyle now for 2 months, and it's holding our Mercury 15 horsepower 4-stroke perfectly. We don't see any of the bending that we saw on the Edson Bracket. The lower lip height at the top makes it easy to mount and dismount the outboard to put it on our dinghy. And one feature that we didn't really cover when we were doing the installation, this vertical slit that we have down here that's used for the second rail bracket is a brilliant design. When you want to move the bracket and adjust it, you simply slide this bracket up and down. On the old Edson, you had to drill additional holes. So when we take a look head to head with the Edson bracket selling for $409 direct, the Simple Systems Marine Better Bracket about $290 direct, for us this is the clear winner, and it holds today's larger 4-stroke outboards without worrying about it falling off the back of our boat. If you like this video, please click subscribe below, give us a thumbs up, and click on the bell so you get notified of the next video. So from Sailing Gargoyle, ciao for now.